We got to the top. Boy, woo! We made it! Look at the clouds rolling in. The sun. Oh, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Nice. Good morning, how are we all doing? It's currently 6 AM. You're probably not going to be able to see me at all, but hello. Wolfed out in the car. I'm currently trying to like warm up a bit because I've got to go and do like 1,500 feet of elevation like straight away. I don't know if you're going to see, but yeah, that's literally nothing. I've got to go the height. Oh, you can't even see it on the camera. Oh, it's so high up. Yeah, it's not ideal. So one thing I never do is I never warm up, and then I get back to the car later on and I have like the worst cramps ever. I had a horrible night's sleep in the car, but it would have been better than staying in that bovvy. It was freezing in my car, so I can't think of what I would have been like in that bovvy. So kind of glad I did it. Trying to semi-warm up. My biggest concern is right now is I'm bursting for a poo, which isn't ideal, but I need to go and start tackling some of this mountain. I've got like 2 hours until the sun comes up. Luckily, at the minute, there is no wind, there's no rain due. It just says sun, sun, sun all day. So pray for us, guys, we get a banging day today. Today should be a much better day because yesterday was a bit of a miserable day in hindsight. However, I always still have a good day out in the mountains. I only got 25 steps done yesterday. That is not like me. I normally do like 30,000 when I'm out in the mountains. So I don't know what I'm going to get done today. I was going to do a really long trail, but it's not that good of a one. And you basically end up just going back down on yourself and then back up again, like another 1,000 feet. And you end up back on the road, like miles down there, and have to walk back on the road. So it doesn't make sense. I'm just going to go straight up. It says it's 8 miles up and back down. So I'm going to get up. I might have a little walk around and see what it's like up there when I get up there. But that is the plan. Hopefully get back to the car for like 2. And then try and get home for like 6, depending on how bad the traffic is. But I'm going to start plodding because I know I'm going to need a poo on the way up. And yeah, as the sun starts to come up, I will show you guys the views. Hopefully this is not anything too technical and it's pretty well pathed out because it is a nightmare doing this in the dark. So I'll see you when there's a bit more sun. Oh, you really can't see with the flipping camera. I wonder if it looks any better off. No, you cannot see a flipping thing. Right now, that mountain is like covered in clouds and that's where I'm going. But the sun is rising over there, but you can see it on the camera. I'm very, very dubious on what to do here. That one looks like it's covered in clouds as well. If I end up getting up to a point where I'm just stuck in clouds and I can't see the sunrise, I'm going to be devastated. I don't know what to do because I can't see how big the clouds are. I can't see if they're blowing past. It says it's meant to be, Met Office is so annoying. It just says sunny and it has like a cloud emoji as well, but I don't want to miss that sunrise. And where I am right now, I can see it. I don't want to stand around here for another hour and 10 minutes. The problems of climbing mountains, because I've still got like another 1,000 something feet to go. So I'm going up. Do I risk going up and hope that the clouds aren't that thick? And then hopefully we see a cloud inversion. Hopefully it comes above the clouds. This is what I did when I went up in Wales. It was probably around this kind of point where I started to hit clouds as well. So there is always a chance that I could get above them, but I don't know how thick they are. Oh, what to do. I'm going to be devastated. As long as I see some sun, but it would be nice to see some sunrise. I've just got some cool ass pictures. It really does not do it justice how good it looks until you do like a night mode picture. But it looks flipping fantastic, which is a very, very good sign for today. But like I said, I'm very, very dubious. Well, we can only find out, can't we, going as we get higher and higher. But I'm going like 3 miles off in that direction, and it looks like I'm just going to a big clouds. Oh no. You can kind of see it. The more that the sun is coming, I'm about to scale. I don't know where the flipping hell I've just got to go and climb up beside this mountain apparently. I did not expect it to be this steep of a climb. As in just a very immediate steep. This is the difference between North Wales and South Wales. South Wales, you have mountains the same height as these, like Penafan, then Fan, stuff like that. You just don't get these immediate, like 1,000 feet climbs. Like, I've got to scale it up into there. And then I'm hoping the clouds either disappear or I get above them, because I googled and it says, oh god, it's very misty on my camera. It says it can be up to 6,000 feet in thickness. So I'll just be stuck in clouds all day. If I get up there and I'm just stuck in a cloud all day, I'm gonna be fuming. Wish me luck. I did not expect this to be such a feat of climbing. Hopefully it's not too treacherous. I've got to come back down this way as well. Bloody hell. Well, I think I am officially going to miss the sunrise. The mountains and the clouds, honestly, genuinely despise when I come up in the mountains. They really do. They just hate to see me come in. And I'm not even going to be able to stay late enough to see the sunset. So I miss the sunrise. I'm going to miss the sunset because this is rolling in on me. And I've still got to climb up like another 400 or 500 feet. But hey ho, hopefully in the next few hours it's all gone and the sun's up in the sky and I'm up just in the middle of the mountains. Hopefully there's some snow up there, because it's only a few hundred feet less than Snowdon. So Snowdon was covered in snow from what I could see. He said it was heavy snow last night and it hasn't rained overnight. So fingers crossed, we'll get up there, the clouds piddle off and we get some snow and some sun. Oh, we made it most of the way, guys. The sun is meant to be rising in like next 15 minutes. So I don't know if to just chill over there and wait for like 15 minutes. But I don't know, I'm dubious about how long to spend up here. But I ended up going off in that direction. I don't know if the clouds are actually as thick as it looks from below. I don't know, because it is I'm quite submerged in it. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, because I could just wait another 20 minutes. But also, I'm still going higher, but I'm going further back. So I don't know if I'm just going out of the way of the sun more, which would make it a bit of a nightmare in the sense of I won't be able to actually see the sunrise. See, it's gone already. It's already disappeared. I think I'm just gonna have to wait till the clouds peel off. It doesn't actually look, see? It's quite blue over there, so maybe the clouds are going by. I've seen someone on their way up. He looked like a flipping trail runner, I'm not gonna lie to you. I seen him when I was already like most of the way up. That was technically probably the most difficult climb I've had to do. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm dreading the fact that I've got to go back down. It wasn't ideal at all. It was very, not technically hard, but there's nowhere to put your feet. Very steep. But last time when I did this and went up Pennyolwen. The start bit was very hard, but then I went back down Carned Luen, and it was very just a big hill on the way back down, which made it a lot easier. But I don't know what to do about going back down, so I'll go back down a different way. There is a different way which has a lot less gradient. in a sense of just very steep very quickly, and I don't think there's any like scrambly bits, because I'm a bit, there's like 4 or 5 bits where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to climb back down it, because climbing up it was hard enough. I don't know. I'll see how long it takes me to get up, but the sun has gone. Hopefully in the next few hours it's up there somewhere and the clouds piddle off. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. I just turned around quickly and look at that. What the heck? The clouds are blowing in again, but imagine, oh, if you were over there right now, Jesus Christ, it's so misty, Jesus. Oh, if you were over there right now, it would be mental. I'm hoping I get to a point where I'm higher up. I think I have to go down that way first though. I need to be higher up. I need to be above the clouds. It's still very cool, don't get me wrong. I'm glad I can see the sun poking through, but I kind of wanted to give the perception of I'm in a cloud inversion, but I don't think I'm going to be high enough up. I need to be like another like 500-600 feet where I am right now. But oh my god, that looks flipping mental over there. Oh my god, honestly, this is not a path. I don't know where I was meant to go. It like made me think I need to go over that side of the fence. I did, and I've just stepped, and I've just my whole leg it's just gone all the way up to there. But the sun is rising, look. I was just so focused on trying to get up there. I really want to get up there, but look, this is apparently the path that I'm meant to be on, and it's just so down. Even these are meant to be snow / waterproof, but my foot is a bit wet now. I did just lose it literally in the bog, but it's coming. We are on our way up there. Hopefully by the time we get up, some more clouds brush over and it gives us that cloud inversion. Oh my god, it's coming, I can see it, it makes me so happy. I'm flipping, love the mountain so much. Look at it. Ooh. Yeah, boy. Woo! Yeah, boy. Look at that. Look, yeah, the clouds are coming. Ooh. Oh, look at that, guys. I think the clouds are blowing this way, so we should, technically speaking, get a juicy cloud inversion. We've got like another 300 feet to go that way. Oh, yeah! Yeah, boy! Where are you, cloud? Oh my god, it's so cool. Oh, it's flipping a bit chilly up here, bruv. A bit chilly, mate. It says it's only meant to be like 10 miles an hour flipping wind. But look at this, the clouds are blowing in. Oh yeah, boy. I can't believe I got to see another cloud inversion. Wales blessed me, it really has. I know I said earlier, the weather done me in, but it actually hasn't. It's really, really nice to be today. I'm a bit annoyed about the snow, I'm not going to lie to you. It's the main reason I come at this time of the year. But other than that, I can't complain. There's no snow over there. That is Cadair, Idris. I'm pretty certain it is anyway. It's like another mile away. But flipping Snowdon, look, covered. So I don't know what's happened, because it did say that it was mental snow last night, apparently, according to Met Office. So I don't know what's happened, but it is what it is. I've come for a little 2-minute sit down to have a can of cook and just get out this wind. The wind is mental. Whenever you're up in the mountains, the wind genuinely does you in. But find these little spots behind some rocks, as long as you know which way the wind's coming. Just have a little sit down. I don't know if I'm going to have the croissant yet. I might stretch it out. I've genuinely got no food for the rest of the day. I've had to make some bloody a jam and peanut butter sandwich to last me the day. And then I got a packet of dates and that croissant, and then I had a bowl of some granola and dates this morning, so I haven't really got anything actually whole food wise, actual food to keep me going. But it's currently 9 o'clock. I don't know, with this weather I want to stretch out as long as I can being up here, but I'll see what time I get to the top of Cadair. I don't know if we have to go down a different way because I'm a bit skeptical going back down that way. But imagine seeing a sunset as well with these clouds. If they're still here, I'm going to be like, do I stay up, get back to the car at like 6? It means I get home at like 10 o'clock and I've got work. I've got to be up at 3 in the morning. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know. When you get blessed with days like this, the best thing to do is just be out in the mountains as long as you can. Look at this. Look at the clouds rolling in. The sun. Oh, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how long the clouds might blow over and they might be gone in the next few hours anyway, so it might not even be a sunset cloud inversion. But oh, I've always wanted to see a sunset cloud inversion. The problem is with that is you have to stay above the clouds, which then means that I definitely wouldn't get back down to the car until like probably going on like 7 o'clock, which is way too late. So I'll take the sunrise and the clouds. Hopefully they just stay like this for the rest of the day. They're rolling in more, so the more they roll in, the better. Like I said, I'm a bit annoyed about the snow, but you can't be blessed with everything in this world. You know, enjoy the rest of the day. Get some bloody gloves back on my hands that are freezing. I'm going to head over to the top of Cadair, and then I'll see you over there. Guys, I know you're not going to be able to hear me because I'm in like the most exposed spot ever, but look, you can see the flipping sea. What is happening? This is giving flipping Isle of Skye vibes. I did not realise that where I was you could see the sea. What the heck is happening right now? We've got 2 lakes, well, lins, whatever you call them in flipping Welsh. One down in front of me and then another one down the other side. We are on our way to the top of the bad boy. What a flipping day this has been. Could not have asked for a better day other than a tiny bit of snow, obviously. We made it, gang. Took a lot longer than I wanted it to. It took 4 hours, but I never have the plan of doing it really fast. I hate doing these things fast. Obviously I could just soldier on through and not stop or take videos or take pictures, but I don't know. I just think I just love being outside, so just take it as slowly as I can. Taking the views, a lot of people just rush these things to get up and down as fast as they can, but it's not busy. There's no one here, there's no one around. I've seen 2 people the whole day, and why not just take it all in and enjoy the views, which have been absolutely viewing all day. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought from the top I'd be able to see the other lakes, but I don't actually think you can. So, God, it's very icy up here. Oh, so slippy. We made it. We made it. Oh, so slippy. Oh, yeah, you can't even see. I'm gonna have to go over the edge there. I'll show you in a minute. There's another one down there as well. But I don't know. I was tempted to go over to there and come back, but I think it's gonna take too long. So I don't know. A bit dubious. I know I have to go down there. There's a mountain over there about 2,500 feet, and then it goes back down towards the main car park and back down towards the lake. But ooh, that's a little, the hell is that, a little hut or a bovvy? Is that if there's a flipping bovvy up here and I've stayed in a little randy one, oh, I'm gonna be very, very angry. What the hell is that? I'm hoping it's just a little random outer building. I'm gonna have to go have a look. I'm gonna be fuming. If that's a bovvy, I could have just come up here last night. That would have been a mission carrying everything up, but oh my god, I could have just stayed up here. If that is what I think it is, I'm gonna be fuming. But yeah, I think the plan might be just to go down a different way. So I'm a bit dubious going back down the way I come up. But the only thing is, it means I have to walk by the road for like a mile. I don't even know if there's any like footpathing. It's on like a main A road, so it's a bit problematic in that sense as well, because I don't know what to do. I never know with these things, and then I do it, and then I get annoyed at my choice that I've made. So I don't know. I kind of want to go see the other side, and then I don't want to not be able to see the lake. It'd be nice to go down and actually see it in person. But we made it. We got to the top. Boy, woo! We made it. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the video so far. Again, I'll try to do this as much and as often and as frequently as possible. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, do all the good things. Enjoy the day, enjoy the video, enjoy the rest of the views. Hopefully it'll look cool down by the lake if we go down that way, which I probably will. Flipping is. It's another bovvy or some sort of shelter that you can stay in. I mean, they're all pretty gross. I don't know where I would have put the bed. Probably just had to put it on the floor. Oh, I could have just come up here. Oh well. You live and you learn. I did Google what's the closest bovvy. I guess it's because I put what's the closest bovvy. Clearly messed up, but it is what it is. We've had a banging day out here today. It would have just been, I could have come up here last night and just been up ready for the morning. But yeah, it would have been a mission carrying everything up here. It's a lot harder than what I had to do yesterday, and that was already hard enough. But oh wow, let's head back down. Well, start heading in a direction at least. I don't know why I didn't bring any flipping sunglasses up with me. I looked at the weather report. I didn't believe it after yesterday. After yesterday saying it was going to be sunny all day, and then it just was miserable all day. I was like, it's just going to be crap again. But it's not, and the sun is right in my eyes. At least when I was walking the other way, it was to the side of me and it wasn't bothering me. Now I'm just walking directly at it, and it gives me a flipping squinty eye headache. But I want to go back down a different way. I'm going to be honest with you. The main thing that put me off was just that few hundred feet down the side of the cliff. It just was not ideal at all where I started. So I'm taking a longer route back, but I'm thinking I should be able to do it fairly similar time. And I like to see a different way. I want to go down and see the lake. If I just turn back where I was, I wouldn't have got to see what I'm seeing now. It's nice to see different parts of the mountain and just do a different walk on the way back. It kind of puts me in a bit of a rubbish spot. I looked on maps, puts me nearly 2 miles away from the car, but there's a little path that goes up by a stream like right next to the road, so hopefully I can just get on that and just follow it back up to the car. But it says it's going to take me like 40 odd minutes. That's got like another 500 feet of elevation. This sends me back down to the bottom of the road. I got to walk back up on myself. I don't know where I'm going here. I'm kind of just walking aimlessly. Anyway, we're going up wherever it is to that bad boy. I've done what Connor does best up in the mountains is I've gone down to like 1900 feet, maybe 2000, and now I've got a flipping walk all the way up the side of there. Oh my god, I've looked on all trails. This is going to be very dodgy. I don't know if I'm going to do it. They have like these black little dotted lines, so they're not the main path or like the route that is a suggested route, but they normally have these little dotted lines to show different routes or just different little ways to get up and down places. Now there's two actually that just go off the side of this cliff, but I don't know if it's just going to be like 800 feet of just scrambling, which I don't really want to do, hence why I come this way in the first place. But I also don't want to walk like 700 feet back up the side of a flipping mountain to just go back down to where I want to go anyway. But it says there's paths just going off the edge of here, and I'm just like, there's no way in how you can just go off the edge of here. Surely not. There is. I can see a start of a path. No way can you just walk down the side. Hopefully it's not as steep as it is in my head, but I think it is. I don't think I'm gonna go down that way. But apparently, but don't get me wrong, there is a path, but it's just gonna be scrambling again, isn't it? Oh, I don't have to just go back down or go back up again. Watch me go down and get stuck like halfway down. It is not ideal, I tell you that. So it's either go down here, which you can clearly get up and down because other people clearly have done. Otherwise it wouldn't be a path here in the first place. So it's doable, but these things are always more doable on the way up than the way back down. It's not even that far though, is it? I could get down there. It will save me a lot of time. It means I can just go and chill down by the lake. I can get down there surely. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, we're going to scramble down this way. I'm not going all the way back up there. I think I've established in the summertime anyway, the sun just kind of rises and sets roughly where it is. So I'm going to see most of it setting anyway. But I don't really want to get back to the car at like 4 or 5-ish. Ideally get back at like 2, 3-ish. So if we head back down this way, and then I've got like a few hundred feet and like a mile back down to the car park. But it doesn't look too bad back down there. At that point, I'm down at like 1,200 feet. So I think this is I've got like 600-700 feet. I don't even know, like 600 feet of descent. But hopefully the next video of me is going to be me down there eating a peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. I'm not American. Peanut butter and jam sandwich on that little peak. If not, you will never see this video. Oh, Connor, stupidity prevails yet again. I'm right next to slippy rocks, and I've come down a stupid way because I was like, oh, I'm going to try and get in some water, and the waterfall starts here. It'll be nice and secluded. I mean, you can see me obviously from up top of the bloody mountains. I still can't believe I've just come down from up there. That was an absolute flipping mission. I don't really want to get in the lake. Kind of want to go up on that little spot over there, but I want to get in somewhere as well if I can. I'm going to see if there's anywhere I can just flipping dip my body in because I'm sweating. This sun is beating down on my bald little head, and I've got no sunglasses either. At least we made it down most of the way. I'm sure if I fall from here I won't die, I'll just hurt myself a bit, probably quite badly. I'm a bit worried about getting down from here, I'm not going to lie to you, hence why I started the video in, because I don't know what to do. I don't like it. It's a good thing I didn't stay up there. I mean, the view might have been better up there, but yeah, the clouds have pushed in again. I still can't believe I've just come down the side of there. And now, see the lake, see more people, see some people over there. I think they're starting the ascend up that way. There's some guy down there somewhere, I don't know where there he is. Another guy down there. We did a mini little plunge, which was absolutely freezing. I didn't really get in for that long. I was literally in for like 2 minutes, not even that, 2 seconds more like. But we're gonna have a little rest. It's nice to get a few layers off, to be fair, because it's a lot cooler down, a lot warmer. There's a lot less wind down here. I'm gonna have my little sandwich and then hopefully start heading back towards the car. Like I said, I've got to go down where that man's coming from, down in that direction, loop around over to the front of the lake, and then head back down towards the car park, and then walk back to the car. Hopefully we'll get back for like 2:30, 3-ish. It's 12 now, so fingers crossed we can get it done in like 3 hours. But you know how we do. We take it nice and slow and relax while we're out enjoying the mountains. What a banging view, look at that. I'm still in pure disbelief that I've come down there. Look at the man going up. Fair play to him. Honestly, that was a flipping mission getting down there, but I'm glad I didn't go all the way up there. I would have still been probably like mid-section by now, because I would have taken me, I know it doesn't look that bad from here, but when you're down at the bottom of it, walking up there would have taken me like an extra 10-15 minutes than what it would have just avoiding it. But it probably would have looked pretty cool up there. However, the clouds have kind of covered the sun anyway, so it's nothing that we wouldn't have seen from over towards the start anyway, because that bit of the mountain don't really block off that much. But coming back down that way looks stress as well, so I'm kind of glad I got it done. I've got the main part done, I think. I've got like just under 3 miles, I think. I've still got to get down like 900 feet though, so hopefully it's just a nice steady decline path now, seeing as this is like considered an easy walk from the car park up to here. Look how lovely it is. Wow, what a flipping day, gang, what a day. In hindsight, I probably should have stayed up there. It looks so much better on that side. The mountain is not covering it, even though the mountain's not covering the sun. I'm getting no sunlight. Oh, and I probably did. I don't actually know, to be fair. Coming up the way I come up was treacherous. It really was. I can't even explain how honestly bad it was. That scrambling down was hard. Coming down the side of behind there, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I could have got back down the way I come up this morning. There's just such a steep face of just constant slippy rocks as well, but it does look cool up there, and it would have brought me right back down to the car. I've still got to, don't even know how far I've got to go. I've got to go down in the middle of the valley somewhere, walk past the car park, then back on myself, and then turn left, and then head up like 2 miles up this A road. I'm hoping the stream that's next to it, it says there's a path. Oh, hopefully the path stays like this now the whole way down, and I can get down quickly, and then hopefully the path that's next to the road is similar and I can get it done. I'll be back for like 3. It's now like 5 to 1, so fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. It'd be nice to get out into this valley, get some sunshine on the skin, and see the sun partially setting, I guess. Well, we made it down safely, guys. Now, the bit I'm worried about that not being very safe is I've got to just walk along the side of the road for like a good 10 minutes, I'm pretty certain. I'm still flipping 2 miles from the car. My legs are killing me. I'm 6.5 miles in with like so much elevation. My shin is pinging. I wish I could teleport back to the car. That is insane. That's where I was. So I've been all day, all the way up there, come all the way down. What a flipping mission that was. I knew it was going to be hard, but Jesus Christ, the mountains in Wales, North Wales, sorry, just have nothing compared to bloody Brecon Beacons. Like, I mean, Brecon Beacons has nothing on it. It's just mental. The gradients are just so different. Apparently they're not, in terms of the elevation to where they're actually meant to be. In terms of like Penafan isn't that much further. It's literally like 100 feet less than that, but Penafan is a breeze compared to the Idris. I know that sounds obvious to say, but it shouldn't be, because they're literally like 100 feet apart in terms of elevation, in terms of at the top of the mountain. You start a bit higher up Penafan, but it's just the faces of them are just mental. They're just so much steeper, but what a flipping time. We're heading up through the woods. We'll be nearly back at the car in like 40 minutes, I think it is. My feet are bloody killing in these. Like, yeah, they do a good job at keeping them warm and kind of dry. I mean, it's only so dry you can be when it comes to, hopefully I can go through here, it says horses, going through big massive bogged down bits of land. I went up to shin point multiple times, so they did an alright job, but I am dying from my feet just rubbing against the inside of them, especially on those kind of gradients, coming down, just my feet like stopping me from like slipping, and they're just rubbing on the bottom of it. So I definitely at some point will get like a fairly expensive pair of boots. These are literally like 45 quid now from I think 90, so you pay for what you get, don't you, at the end of the day. I'm not going to complain about it, but my feet are a bit sore. I do have more expensive boots, but they wouldn't have, wow, hiking like mid-length kind of boots, they wouldn't have stood a chance today. Would have been more comfortable, don't get me wrong, but they would have been absolutely wrecked. Whereas these, they don't really tend to get that wrecked. The mud kind of comes off, especially when you're walking through water and that anyway, so it saves the hassle of ruining boots completely. Kind of need to wait for a bit more springtime and for the bogged down areas to chill out a bit. As you can hear now, I just walk through mud constantly, but we should be back at the car soon. Oh, look at this. Imagine if I'm not even going the right way. Well, it turns out I am going the right way, but this just isn't a path at all. You stand in the middle and it just sinks in. I tried to go around the edge, but it's just thorn bushes. I don't really know what to do here, guys. I'm stuck on a thorn bush and my foot's just gonna go. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. They're gonna go. They're gonna go. Oh, well, that's why we have them on, isn't it? Anyway, what I was saying, just to make sure I was going the right way, is this will probably be, it's going to be the end of the vlog. Hopefully you all enjoyed the views. I know I ramble a lot, but I like to kind of just talk to you guys. That's what vlogging is, isn't it, really? It's talking to a camera, talking to anyone that's out there, anyone that's watching, and just me rambling, just about me being up in the mountains and showing you guys the views along the way, and hopefully it encourages you more to go out and try these things, and have people that message me on where to start and stuff and what to do and what hikes to do, and I'm always more than happy to help with what I know. But it's kind of just to see someone consistently posting, hopefully it'll make you go, well, if he can do it, so can I. And realistically, if you want to get into doing it to a very basic level, yes, anyone can do it. And you don't need stupidly expensive gear. You just kind of need a will, a want, and a desire to actually come out in the mountains and spend hours driving to places and spend hours out in the mountains just hiking and enjoying the views and just enjoying being outside. That's all I want to promote on this channel. And obviously being an active dad and getting little man out as often as we can as well. We've got Lake District in like a month and a bit now. We're at the end of Jan now, so got Feb and then start of March we are Lake District. So hopefully we can get some more mountain videos then. You probably ain't going to see another mountain video till then, but I'm glad I got out. What a beautiful mountain it was. What a beautiful time I had. Sweating, so hot. The weather was spectacular today. Yesterday was rubbish. Obviously, if you watched yesterday's video, it didn't go to plan, but yeah, the weather was rubbish. Today, perfect, lovely. I got to see the sunrise. Probably would have been a banging sunset, but unfortunately, I've got work at 3 in the morning, so I kind of need to get back home. I've got a 4-hour drive to do, so get back to the car, get home, have a wash, guys. Stink, absolutely reek. Get home, have a wash, get some food in me, and then back to normality for a while. As always, hopefully this video isn't, it's probably going to be all focused on the sun, isn't it? As always, stay busy, get it done, get outside. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Very last tip for anyone that makes it to the end: keep as many pairs of socks you can in the car. Done 5 pairs. This is my 5th pair in 2 days. Obviously, this is the only pair that I can find in the back of the car, but it's better than having these stinky stinkers on. Ugh.